Hello everyone. In the video, we are going to cover 5 best radar detector in the market, which are the best for you considering some unavoidable factors that you might miss out without watching this video. Here, we are going to give you an impartial review to help you out to find the best from a plenty of irrelevant products. For more info and updated pricing of the products mentioned in the video, make sure to check the links in the description below. Let's start. Number 1. Our best pick is Cobra RAD 480i Laser Radar Detector. It doesn't have a fancy color display or directional arrows, but it does the basics. The Cobra can detect radar and laser at a helpful distance, but its real strength is in its Bluetooth connectivity. On its own, that wouldn't be enough to set the Cobra apart from the rest, but on the back end Cobra shares data with Escort, since both brands are made by the same company. That means insights and live data come from a wide user base tied to the more expensive Escort units but at a bargain price. A subscription is required, but, for an entry price of less than $200, it might be worth the downsides for some users. Pricing for the subscription runs $49.99 per year, or $4.99 per month. The lack of built-in GPS means you'll need your phone paired and running Cobra's app to benefit from the tracking and marking features. But, pairing a radar detector with a robust app and community means more coverage than is possible with apps like Waze alone. Each unit gets a 1-year subscription with a purchase, so some buyers may want to consider a radar detector like the Cobra RAD 480i to see if it's useful for them before stepping up to something with higher upfront investment. Number 2. Our second best pick is Uniden R3 Extreme Long Range Laser/Radar Detector. When you start chasing the low price leaders, there's a lot to lose, but you don't lose as much with this one. It can detect well at long range and even has a built-in GPS, allowing users to manually mark false alarms, improving the detector's capability on the roads you frequent. GPS allows the R3 to mute automatically when the vehicle is at low speeds and has access to a database of stationary/marked red light and speed cameras. It can detect all the common bands, as well as laser and multiradar. The R3 is also only detectable at closer range on the commonly used RDD devices. You will have to accept some compromises. The unit lacks directional arrows, common for the price, and is more limited in its ability to detect speed cameras. Additionally, the lack of Bluetooth means you'll have to run an app like Waze separately to get real-time updates to threats. More expensive models offer that natively. All this translates to more false alarms than the best units. More alarms can be annoying since you don't want to have to get on the brakes for every blind spot monitor and automatic door you pass. If you want detection capability on a budget, and don't mind marking your own locations, or running another app on your phone for real-time alerts, then the Uniden R3 is a great affordable choice. Number 3. Our third best pick is Uniden R7 Extreme Long Range Laser/Radar Detector. Uniden makes some excellent radar detectors, but the company's R7 is the best value overall. The upgraded R8 adds a few nice features over the R7, but it also adds a few $100s to the price tag. That said, the R7 gets you a solid collection of features that makes it one of the best radar detectors out of the box, especially for the price point. The unit features directional arrows, multiple brightness settings, and a built-in GPS. The onboard GPS allows you to easily mark false alarms and set alerts for school zones and speed traps automatically. The built-in GPS eschews the need for it to connect to a smartphone for location services. But that also means the Uniden R7 must be updated via USB cable. That means you have to separately run an app like Waze to take advantage of data aggregation with other users. The only other downsides are the awkward side button placement of the mute button, which you use to silence false alarms, and a mixed bag when it comes to detectability. Number 4. Our fourth best pick is Valentine 1v1 Gen 2 Radar Detector. This is neck and neck with the Uniden R7 for range and is a popular choice. The retro style is heavily reminiscent of the previous version and is wrapped in a high-quality magnesium case instead of the plastic common in many other units. The unit pairs with an app on your phone to enable a whole suite of crowdsourced information, like GPS lockouts, muting at lower speed, and a display of which frequency has been detected. You can fine-tune a lot when it comes to this setup, so it's fun for people who like to make tweaks to the setup they run. Android power users, I'm looking at you. This is probably a skip if you don't plan to pair it with your phone, as it won't have access to many of its attractive features. On the plus side, even without pairing with a phone, the arrows, which Valentine pioneered, help identify the direction of the source of the suspected speed check. Though it seems a little basic at first glance, it's helpful when identifying the source of a threat, especially if it's to one side and you're on a two-lane road, since it's likely to be another car's blind spot monitor or the automatic door of a convenience store. If you don't have a problem bringing your phone with you to enable the extra functionality, then this detector is a fantastic choice. Additionally, tying that functionality in with a mobile app gives Valentine the opportunity to keep the unit relevant for longer, especially when the competition is often limited with what's baked into the hardware from the factory. Number 5. Our fifth best pick is Escort Redline 360C Laser Radar Detector. This is easily the most expensive model on this list, but taking a look at its capabilities should explain why. It offers excellent long-range detection, built-in GPS, undetectable to radar detector detectors, and can be expanded with Bluetooth phone connectivity. The firmware also automatically updates over Wi-Fi. To top it off, the unit has a full complement of arrows so you know the direction of the signal, and high-quality OLED displays that share signal type and intensity. If you want even more information, then connecting to a phone app allows you to get real-time alerts from the community of these radar detector users. The unit will auto-learn as you drive and operate it, automatically filtering out common false alarms. The main downsides to the Redline 360C are related to availability and price. Escort notes the issue on their website, which is likely due to the microchip shortage plaguing the country. Do note that there is another radar detector from Escort called the Max 360C, which is not the same as the Redline 360C. Though the primary distinction is the detectability, the Max 360C is not stealth when it comes to radar detector detectors. Make sure to check the links in the description below. That's all for this review. Feel free to share your feedback.